a spell into. It makes it all too real. Take me back to the forest. Take me back to the gloom. I need the full body chills inside my living room.
But it's the only way to beat the game of chess.
so lonely in those county blues. A misunderstood soul with nothing left to lose. The anchor call you the butcher of Gator Creek, but I see a jawline that is soft and sleek. They say you fed the tourists to the swampy tide, but I know you're just empty inside. Oh, meet me at the conjugal visit class. Let the hours and the life sentences pass. The jury was blind, but baby I see the gentle spirit and inside of thee. I don't care about the DNA. I don't care what the witnesses say. My prison pen pal, my dangerous love, sent from the dark heavens above. I sprayed my stationery with my perfume to cut through the smell of that sterile room. I asked you about your childhood. I asked about your dreams. I ignored the part about the terrifying screams. I know you didn't mean it. You just lost control. You were just trying to fill the hole in your soul. I'll wait for the appeal. I'll wait for the day when the guards at Leon Estate look away. Oh, meet me at the conjugal visit class. Let the hours and the life sentences pass. The jury was blind, but baby I see the gentle spirit inside of thee. I don't care about the DNA. I don't care what the witnesses say. My prison pen pal, my dangerous love, sent from the dark heavens above. My mother says I'm crazy. My friends say I'm sick, but they've never felt the rush of a love this thick. If loving you is a felony, then baby lock me up. Throw away the key. The sprinklers just turned off. My neighbor Arthur is a man of taste. He never lets a single moment go to waste. The neighborhood sleeps in the humid heat, but there's a shadow moving across the street. He's wearing a polo pastel pink. He's had a little too much to drink. He walks to the edge of the property line, under the shade of the weeping pine. He's practicing midnight horticulture, digging a hole for the local vulture. The soil is sandy, the hole is deep. Why isn't Arthur asleep? He's planting something heavy, he's planting something long. He's humming a melody, a happy song. Dig, Arthur, dig, what are you hiding in the twig? I see a bundle near the garden hose, wrapped in a rug from head to toes. Maybe it's compost, maybe it's mulch, but I can feel the quickening of my pulse. He drags it over to the open earth, giving the marigolds a second birth. He pats the ground with a gentle hand, the most dangerous gardener in all the land. He's practicing midnight horticulture, digging a hole for the local vulture. The soil is sandy, the hole is deep. Why isn't Arthur asleep? He's planting something heavy, he's planting something long. He's humming a melody, a happy song. He stopped, he just stopped digging. He's wiping his brow with a handkerchief. He's looking at the second floor, he's looking at my window. Don't move, don't breathe. Just gardening, it's just gardening, nothing to see. The red light on my camera is a beacon in the night, reflecting on the window pane, a tiny star of fright. He didn't turn his head away, he didn't run and hide. He's standing in the petunias with a shovel by his side. The zoom lens is fully extended, the ISO is too high. I'm capturing the twinkle in his dead and shark-like eye. Subject unknown is looking at the lens. This is where the observation ends. He isn't scared of the flash or the shutter. He's saying something, hear him mutter. He sees the yawn, he sees the board, he sees the Subject unknown is looking at the lens. This is where the observation ends. He isn't scared